Yo, man, what about your friends, man? What about your friends? Shout out to Melon and Murph, man. I just went on live for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes plus, and could not even hear a thing. I had my mic muted. I'm back. I'm live. We're going to talk some 49ers. Missed y'all yesterday. Love, love, love. 49ers got a dub. Stick with me.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls up three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer! Oh my God! They know that! Are you kidding me?
What is good, everybody? How y'all doing out there, man? I just went on live and was not unmuted at all. Just was on there, man. Shout out to Melon and Murph, man. Definitely shout out to Big Bruh. He's like, yo, I can hear the music, but I can't hear anything. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Okay. My bad. My bad. No, but Niners get a dub Thursday. We were supposed to go live yesterday and talk about it. We had a few technical difficulties. Y'all see, I'm still lacking over here on this behalf before it, but I decided to still go on live and let you guys know my views, my take on this game, and what do I think about it. First I'm gonna start about the panic button. I still think, it's some things that we need to fix. I think first thing that we need to fix is Kyle's thought on what the special teams is. Before, his thoughts were, long as they don't lose us the game. They've been losing us games, and it's crazy how it's happening, but that I guess if Rob Saleh doesn't want to come back as defensive coordinator, maybe he can come back as a special teams coach. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe guys give him his time off and just ask him what the heck's going on, who we should be fire, what is going on in the house. This special teams looks bad. It looks bad. They've done a couple things good, but you don't think about it because right after it, they do bad. They're giving up touchdowns, 97 yards. Come on, man. That looks bad. That man broke one man, and after that, it was it. After that, they were about to break another one. The kicker tries to stop him. Guess what? He's hurt. This was his first game on his contract. Hurt. I'd have did the same thing. Kick a couple field goals. Injury list, baby. Pay me my money. His family was just leaving the hurricane in Florida. Came for a tryout. Got the job. You paid, young man. You paid. Ride it out, man. Ride it out. You hit your field goals. I will say that. You was 100%. He kept it 100. He even tried. That man tried. He was the one who stopped the play. Love to him, man. Definitely love to him, man. That was crazy. He was the one who stopped the play. But it cost him. And it cost us. Kicker tryouts. I bet they've already started. So if you guys know a kicker, you got a cousin that's got a good leg, tell him to reach out to me. I'll get his number over to Kyle. We'll do what we got to do. All right, they say this right here is the 5th game straight in the Shanahan era that they've bested the Seattle Seahawks. I had to pause a little bit because I was about to say Supersonics. I don't know why I'm feeling 80s this morning. But yeah, this is the 5th straight one. The last time they were saying this is the such and such amount of times that we've beaten these teams were times when we were in serious need of getting that win and we lost that year. And I am mainly speaking of when we played against the Rams in the NFC Championship game. Man, it was bad. I'm not going to call any names on that. I'm still mad at you today, though. I just want you to understand that. I'm still mad at you today, though. I don't know where you play football. I don't know where you are. But I'm mad at you. Moving on. So I don't like when they go on to talking about, well, it's the 4th time in history I can understand you could do it, but you don't have to remind people every week. It's like you're trying to put that jinx on them. Just like this game, it was weird. It was crazy. All of the things that we heard people talking about Kyle Shanahan, he did it. He passed it. He did Debo and jet sweeps. They did, they added Kittle in more. They tried to get Ayuk going more. They tried to get Jennings more involved. They used Hughes check as a fullback. I mean, this was crazy. It's like he was listening to all of his critics out there, and he did everything like, yo, look, this stuff right here is easy for me to do. I'm trying to change this game. Stop changing the game, get a dub, Kyle. You almost lost this game right here, too. Remember that face he had on the sideline, y'all? Remember the face? Remember the face? I got fired. There's nobody. Tell me right now down below, hit a like button or something, man. Hit the like button. Let me know if you think he saw his job flash before his eyes right there. When he was up 23-3 and them boys came back, they were up by 5 points. We were up by 5 points. And it looked similar to the game that we lost to the Cardinals, as well as the game to the Rams. And he was shook. He was shook. But he held it together. So did the team hold it together. Thanks to Geno in part. You can't just give all of the credit to the 49ers. Geno did help y'all win that game. Y'all should have shook his hand at the end. If y'all didn't shake his hand, y'all raggedy. Somebody should have did a jersey swap or something with him, man. For real. Y'all owe Geno something, man. I hope y'all take him out to eat or something, man. You up there in Seattle? Hit you a little bit of that good bud while you up there. Schlegel. We're going to go on to some of the players, man. We'll do some of the injuries. Charvarius Mooney-Ward wasn't there at all today. Something with his knee. I'm not exactly sure, man. I hope he gets well soon. I'm sorry to hear that news from him. This injury bug has been tearing us up this year. And I don't want to say I'm happy that it's happening, but I am. If it's happening, I'm happy that it's happening early. So by the middle and the end of the year, when everybody's getting back healthy and the team's getting stronger, learning how to get these dubs the hard, gritty way, when all of our great players are back and we're all the way back in form like how we're supposed to be, we'll be back all the way form like we're supposed to be. I just think that it's something more than these players getting injured for it being what it is. I mean, Debo was hurt this year. Cavs. Kittle's been hurt this year. McCaffrey still hurt. You know what I mean? We lost. Well, Jordan Mason got hurt in this game right here. I mean, it's just been wild. But from the injuries, I think, man, Mason had what? Mason had 72 yards in the first half. He got that hit. In that hit, they said he had sprained his AC joint. They taped it up good. Started the second half off. He did an 8-yard run. I mean, come on, man. An 8-yard run. Then you seen him run out of bounds. Like, he wasn't right. The rest of the game, you saw him grimacing, trying to keep it going. I know he's in a different kind of pain. You can see he landed straight on his side, and the guy threw all his weight down and twisted it. You know guys are dirty out there. But, yeah, they really did put a number on him. I know he's sore today. That was a hit. And like I said, he had like 72 in the first. That 8 right there. I mean, come on, man. That's why he's one of the top running backs in the league right now. Give him an opportunity, he's going to run. This is Jordan Mason. We've been saying it for years. This kid can run. He's a beast. I love how violent he runs. I really do love it. I love it. I mean, you seen how he got through that whole... You could see how Pooney was... Man, I'm going to get to Pooney in a minute, but he created such a big gap. Mason, when he got through that whole... hit that juke on that man, then slowed down and turned and spent. You could see that in his mind. He was like, no, last week I fumbled trying to do too much. Let me go ahead and go down. Let me go ahead, protect the ball. Let me go down. But yeah, he's such a violent runner. He doesn't feel anybody can tackle him. I'm with him on it, man. Keep running, man. Keep running. But yeah, with injuries being there, that allowed some of the rookies to get on, which is, I guess, Kyle Shanahan only way that he gets to learn what kind of talent he has when his veterans are all hurt because the rookies came in and they shined in this game. And like I'm going off of this Mason, you got to see Isaac Guerrero. I mean, this guy's got 4.3 speed. That's right. This guy's got 4.3 speed. And it's 200 pounds. Come on. DBs don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Not coming right at you full speed. There a lot of people was like, he got clipped up and so he stopped. He stopped. You could see in his face when he looked around, like, you see, I did it. I did it. And Debo was like, he was asking them about it in the game. They asked him about it, and he was like, said he was looking at the people in the crowd, and they was telling them to stop for the clock or whatever. He said, I was like, you was looking in the crowd? Man, I would have went in the end zone. See, I would have wanted them to stop the clock if they would have thought he would have got tackled. But, man, at this time, that would have put them up 3 scores. I'm going for that. I'm going for that touchdown. I don't care. Put me on the bench next week. I got a touchdown. And it was a big one, too. 76 yards. He had... They put them on, they put them on the 6-yard line because after that, Juszczyk ran it in for the rest of the yards. Like a true fullback, I guess. It was a fullback draw, but he did his thing on there. I'm not mad. He's on our team. He's on our team. I just don't like what he said about my boy Grant. I don't like that at all, man. I don't like that at all. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna get into that. I don't want to lose anything that I got coming to me for the love that I have with a partner. You know what I mean? Well, not a partner. I'm not putting that out there like that, but as a person that I look up to. You know what I mean? A mentor of mine, a great writer, great journalist. All right. From those injuries, we'll go to Mustafa. He's a rookie. Like I said, Isaac Guerrero. Well, before I get all the way off of his topic, we'll go ahead with he was running like 2.3 yards, 1 yard, then boom, 76-yarder, man, out of nowhere. I don't think he can read the holes as quick because he's so new at it. In high school, he was a wide receiver. He runs straight up like he reminds you of a Mostert. That's what everybody's saying, but Mostert also played wide receiver. They run upward, but the speed is ridiculous. I think you can scheme him some jet sweeps. If you can get him to the outside, man, it's a Reynolds wrap. I know it, and this was, to me, what makes it such a crazy game for it when Mason is fine and when McCaffrey comes back. This should tell Kyle Shanahan you should use all 3 of your running backs together. You can give them a dose of speed, you can give them a dose of power, and you can give them a dose of the catch and run and the run with McCaffrey to all around. There's nothing they can do with it because all of your runners produce. All of them produce. That line with Pooney out there and with Big Trent Williams out there with Kittle doing the blocking that he's doing. I mean, everybody blocks on this team, but their line is improved. I've seen more runs on the right side this year than I've seen in the last maybe 5-6 years, and that's being light because I don't want to go and be over dramatic with it, but we're running the ball more successfully to the right, and I like the way it looks. It doesn't have to be more of a surprise anymore. They're more surprised, like, well, defenses are more surprised, like, hey, they are running to the right now. Wait, they're back to the left. Excuse me. This weather change had me messed up, man. I had to take some medicines, get myself right, because I wasn't going to be down for the weekend. We don't do that. But Mustafa, this guy's a rookie. You can see him in training camp. You can see him in OTAs. You can see him in the preseason. The guy he's a ball hawk. He's a heavy hitter. He's a football player. I like his game. I was saying all year, if Talanoa Hufanga was going to be out, he should get that time. And now we see it. He got an interception. After he got his interception, I don't know what happened on the play. I watched it again, and I watched it another time from another angle. We're going to get into camera angles in a minute. But I didn't see him get hurt on that play. I don't know what happened. They said it was an ankle sprain. However, if it was any kind of ankle sprain, I hope it was a low, but not hoping bad on anybody. because you know what it is with the high ankle sprains. It takes at least 4 to 6 weeks for it to come back, where the low one is more day to day. So shout out to him. Get well soon. Get back. I'm hoping that Shanahan didn't put him back out there like, yo, we were up. He did his thing. We can save him because we're going to need him in our next game when we're playing against those Chiefs. Chiefs are on a bye week this week, and we played them next Sunday. I'm glad we played Thursday, so we have all of this time to recover, and then we still have a week to prepare. So I'm not mad at that at all. I think it's real good. The Chiefs aren't as explosive as they should be right now, but you still got Patrick Mahomes that's going to do their thing. So hopefully Mustafa can get back and get out there on that field and be ready for that right there. I mean, these injuries are crazy. You had Banks go out, Aaron Banks go out with cramps. Debo looked like he revisited that shoulder injury. I mean, let's see, who else was hurt in this game, man? Mason, man, I'm hurt that he had went down, but again, it gave Garendo a time and a chance, opportunity to showcase his skills. So, okay, man. I mean, Danny Green, this guy should have been getting some burn over Yadam. Well, not Danny Green, but Green, the agent. The agent Green, that's what I call him. This man got beat a couple of plays. Yes, he did. He did get beat a couple of plays. I'm not gonna act like I didn't see that. But he made up for it. He made up for it. Got an interception, everything. Second half interception at that. I like the kid. I think the getting beat on plays. The getting beat on plays was more like rookie mistakes, where if you had more opportunity and time on the field, you'll get better and you'll get that off of your back, you know what I mean? So I think that's good for when Charvarius comes back, because they can still have him and Lenore, which is such, man, Lenore gets better every single game. He's always around. He's a heavy hitter. He's a ball hawk. I love Diamador Lenore. If you got a problem with Diamador Lenore, you definitely got a problem with me. You definitely got a problem with me. But Dominique Pooney, man, another rookie out there. They had no choice but to play him. Like I said, these rookies are getting Pooney, Green, Mustafa, and Garendo. All of them only got put in this game because of injuries. But look at how they look. Pooney is changing. He made our line. I was just talking about how we're going back to the right, and it's more of a surprise. Them like, oh, they could run to the right, and by the time they're thinking that they're running to the right, here's Pooney in your face. He gets to that second level, and he knows Colton McKivitz isn't that good on the side, so he blocks his right side even harder. So to help McKivitz out, man, I loved it. I love it. This kid right here, and I don't want to call a grown man a kid right here, but this man right here, he's got a bright future in front of him. He's got a bright future in front of him, and I'll be here for it, man. I'll be here for it, man. Fred Warner. Four forced fumbles in 6 games. He's not accidentally doing this. He is punching that ball out on the way of tackling you. This man is fighting you out here. He's using violence the right way on the football field while other people are just trying to hurt you. He's trying to get a turnover, a takeaway. This guy's got multiple interceptions this year. He can be up for Defensive Player of the Year, but the only thing stopping him is we got to start getting wins. You don't get Defensive Player of the Year if your team's losing. That's nothing against you, Fred, but if you ask me, I think you deserve it. I think you deserve it so far. You're high up there. You're doing your thing. Every week, we know why we have you, and we see what you do out there on that field, man. We see what you do out there. Shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you. Let's see here. While I got a break. Well, no, I'm going to talk about Bosa before we go into the break. Nick Bosa, this game, he had 16 quarterback hurries. People are like, what's that mean? 16 quarterback hurries. Brother, the record is 18. The record is 18. People's like, so what does that mean, quarterback? All week, People have been talking about him. He got a sack late in the game, though. That was late in the game. He had 16 hurries. That means he affected that game. He affected that quarterback. That quarterback was thinking about him coming on times where he wasn't going to get there because he was around. Him being there and almost getting it, but not getting it, means his motor kept running. He is a great player. He is the highest paid defensive player. But guess what? He's playing against people that aren't scrubs. They aren't, trash. They're chipping him. They're double teaming him. They're doing everything. But he's still getting in there. He's still getting in there. And what does it mean? He got a sack at the end part of the game. It means that his motor kept running. He believes that this team gives up, that the offense can't get it done in red zone. He knows what he's watching. He spoke on it last week, and people were critical on him for saying it, but he's straight up. He gives the right answers. He tells the truth out here. It's what the fans need to know, and they would rather hear this coming from a player on the team than from a coach denying it, allegedly. But yeah, man, I'm going to take this time right now to give a shout out to Planet Vapor for all your vaping needs. This video has also been brought to you by Fury Bro Studios for all your recording needs. If you need a recording, I went over there last night. I did a dope recording. I definitely did. You guys will see it. You will see it. We got the video coming for us soon. We also got the video for another song coming soon too. Shirt Off the Chevy. But we're not talking about that. He also has an album coming out too. I'm definitely hyped and excited about being a part of that right there, man. It's great. It's wonderful. Fantastic. Again, happy belated birthday out to my man. His birthday was a couple of days ago, man. If y'all didn't see him, y'all go by his page and give him some love, man. Give him some love. Everybody got to give some love, man. Back to this game, man. Before this game, well, Debo. Double Debo with cheese. Was hurt. He came back a little bit bigger, it looks to me. A little bit bigger. He seems a little bit bigger. He still got that 76. Wait, I think it was 70-something yard touchdown. I don't know. He was out of there. That shows us this team. Kyle does show he could draw up plays where you can get big openings. Debo ran that. He ran that. Mr. MacGyver himself, not the Swiss Army knife. Mr. MacGyver himself. He'll make it happen. But yeah, we were last in yak yards. I bet these today boosted us up a little bit because play to Guerrero was a run, so that's not a yak yard right there. But this was a definite good victory. I'm happy that we got it. In whatever fashion that we had to get it, I'm glad that we got it. We pulled it out. Y'all make sure y'all have a good Saturday. It's College Saturday, so y'all make sure y'all stick around in a couple of hours. I got that Saturday, our college picks for Saturday with Boog, Young Black, and we got a special guest coming on here this morning. So y'all stick around. We'll see what these Saturday picks are going to look like. We'll see what these shots are going to look like. Alabama is playing South Carolina. Oh, what a night. Let's see.